According to racist white men, a white woman is officially contaminated if she's been with a black guy. But before I get into this, I want to say I am not an advocate for interracial dating. I'll get into that in a later video. But with that being said, I still want to talk about how white men react when white women date black men, because they get real pissy about it. And I mean badly, because they don't just disagree with it. They start talking crazy about us because of it.
Oh my God! The mud shark!
Mud shark alert!
You made a mistake.
What are you about?
You made a mistake. Mud shark! Mud shark! You created a monkey. You threw
Shut up!
You threw away 50,000 years of genetics to make that.
Well, bitch, you never did
You
nothing
dated
for
a
your
monkey.
country.
That's bestiality.
You didn't do
Bestiality.
I have a fucking degree from UT.
Yeah, and then you threw all your genetics away. Have taken white America down to stupid ghetto talk like the way you're speaking now.
You don't
You're
even
speaking
understand
ebonics, you
what
dumb
you're
white
speaking
fake n****. This isn't Halloween.
You dumb ass
Stop
fucking
acting like a
fake
fucking n****. Disgusting. You're a racist.
No, you haven't even been there.
Shut up, nigger lover. Shut up, you fucking nigger lover. Go fucking throw away your
That's what the fuck you should do.
You threw away
Like
your
all
womb.
these
You threw away your womb.
motherfuckers.
Yeah,
All
you
these
had sex with a
motherfuckers.
nigger, you retard. You fuck monkey.
You got the cops just sitting around watching it happen. It's a good chance that they agree with what he's saying. If a white woman dates a black man, they panic. They get jealous. Now she's contaminated. They've even come up with a new slur calling her a mud shark, which tells you how much they hate it. That's not normal, and it's not a preference. This is racism mixed with ownership. Now watch how this plays out. They'll swear they don't care what black people do, but let a white woman be seen with a black man and they flood the comments acting like the world is ending. And honestly, it's pathetic, because if they're both grown, why does that bother you so much? It's nothing wrong with having an opinion on interracial dating, but it becomes a whole nother thing when you start bringing racism and jealousy into it, because it was never just about dating. It's about control. They hate the idea that black men are seen as desirable, chosen, or equal to them, because historically, they've created laws to prevent that from happening. And that's where it gets really pathetic, because when they call her contaminated, what are they really saying? They're saying blackness is dirty. They're saying being close to a black man lowers her value. They're saying a black man touching her makes her less pure in their eyes. And that's why people need to understand this isn't just some random internet talk, because that language definitely comes from somewhere.
Have you ever been with an insecure white guy that said like you were contaminated if you've been with black men?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me like your story. What happened?
I mean, there's not really a story, but most of them are in general just intimidated. I don't know why. It's not even about the men, it's also the females, and I don't like it, but that's what it is.
Have you ever been with some insecure white guys that like got insecure if you've been with black guys?
About like, you know, you've ever dated a black man or something, they get so insecure about it. They say you're contaminated and stuff. Like, I've had guys tell me that multiple times.
Yes, all the time. I think I'm contaminated.
Contaminated?
Yeah,
Why do guys say that? Wait, what happened?
because I've been with black guys, so like they just think I'm contaminated.
And how do you feel? Do you think they're insecure?
Yeah, they get very insecure because they know that like they obviously have like.
And this is the part that's crazy, right? They'll talk about black men like we're the threat, but their reaction is the dangerous part, because those black men didn't do anything illegal. Again, that's not me being an advocate for interracial relationships, but it's crazy to see that. Me personally, if I see it, I just move on. I don't care. I have a personal opinion about it, but I'm not gonna try to force my ideology on anybody else, and I don't judge anybody either. At the end of the day, the white woman made her choice, but the racist is the one yelling, harassing, threatening, and calling her out her name. But somehow black men are the problem, right? That's not adding up. But here's where it gets worse. The second a white woman dates a black man, they stop respecting her completely. To them, she's not even a woman anymore. They see her as damaged goods and embarrassing to the race. Then they feel like they have to shame her back into place. So all of that respect that they claim to have for white women was conditional. They only respect her when she stays inside the role that they created for her. And the moment she steps outside of that, they turn on her. That should tell you everything.
So this white mom posted Happy Mother's Day with her black son. Thank you for picking me to be your mama. And everybody in the comments decided to be racist. So I decided to expose them for who they are. 1,000 years of pure European genetics gone forever. When I tell you I dug into this person, you better get your popcorn ready. And you guys know me, sometimes the comment is just too easy. I want the ones who are hidden, the ones who liked it. Drum roll, please. Wait, pause. No, rewind it back, rewind it back. Let's get the second guy. Everybody meet Anthony. See, Anthony went to Louisville where he was a male cheerleader. Wait, is that black people in your squad? I mean, your man's right behind you cheering you on. But it gets better because Anthony has a really good friend. This guy. Now, DeVay is a bodybuilder. I hope I said your name right. And his parents. Oh, well, you got a white mother and a black daddy. But you like this comment. But your friend is, oh my God. Love you, big brother. Love you too, big man. You couldn't even say brother. What? And you like this comment? But it gets better. It gets better because Anthony is a cop.
Do solemnly swear that I will support
I solemnly swear that I will prejudge all black people, even though I'm supposed to protect all Americans.
the Constitution and laws of the United States of America,
The Constitution of America that said all men are created equal except for black people.
and I will faithfully and impartially discharge
And I faithfully will discharge my weapon towards all black people, even when they don't have one. I worked so hard for this moment. I hope you have the day you deserve, Anthony. Doses.
Because it was never about protecting white women for them. It was about controlling them. And black men just happen to be the trigger that makes them crash out. They don't hate the relationship because it's harmful. They hate it because it challenges what they believe in. Because in their mind, black men are supposed to be beneath them. So when a white woman chooses a black man, they take it personally. Like it's an insult to them. Like she betrayed the team. And again, it's very pathetic. Because if you really believe you're superior, why are you this threatened? If you really believe black men are beneath you, why does one of them dating a white woman make you lose your shit? That doesn't sound like supremacy to me. And I made a video about that too. That sounds like fear. And this is why I always say white supremacy is really white fragility. Because it's fragile. Because the confidence is not there. Confident people don't have to harass women for dating outside the race. But racist white men do.
I love my chocolate man. Everyone loves who they love. I mean.
So you're a mud shark?
Oh, what?
You're a mud shark?
A mud shark is crazy. No.
You said you like chocolate men.
Okay.
So you're a mud shark.
No. I like everybody, but I like my chocolate man.
Wait, why should race mixing be legal if the child is more likely to turn out?
Race mixing was illegal up until 2002. You're going to give up 50,000 years of evolution if you mix up with this dude.
Are you filming us?
Yes.
And then when people call it out, here comes the manipulation. Why are you making everything about race? But you made it about race when you called her contaminated for being with a black man. You made it about race when you turned it into a racial emergency. So don't act confused when people point out what you already showed. And again, I'm not saying black people should run out and chase interracial relationships. That's not my message. But I will also never look down on or harass any black person for doing so. My message is that white men's reaction to white women dating black men exposes how they really see black people. They think they're insulting a woman, but really they're telling you what they think about all of us. They think they're superior and they think we're beneath them. They think being connected to us makes somebody less valuable. And then they want to turn around and say they're not racist. You can't get any worse than that. You can't talk crazy and then hide behind preference, because preference is who you choose. Racism is when you think being with a black person makes somebody contaminated. That's the difference. And a lot of them know that. They just don't want it to be said out loud. But it needs to be said, because black people are tired of everybody acting confused when racism shows up slightly different. Because this isn't new.
Is it a scarcity?
If you grow up as a white girl
Yes.
and you get attention from black guys,
Yes.
in my experience and all the other white girls that I know, we don't think that getting attention from black guys gives you a status of some sort. If you get attention from the white guys, you do have the status more than if you get attention from black guys.
As a man, I'm going to have to respectfully disagree with that.
Well, as a woman who gets attention and who grew up in a white culture more than a black culture, I'm going to tell you that getting attention from black guys is not a badge of honor if you're white. If a white girl gets attention from a white guy, that's more valuable in white culture than if she gets attention from a black guy. If she gets attention from a black guy, that doesn't make you a better anything. Like, that doesn't raise you in anybody's eyes. As a matter of fact,
in some people's eyes, it does.
As a matter of fact, it's a little bit of she's basically not good enough for the white, so she's good for the black guys. That's how it's looking.
It's the same old mindset in a different comment section. If two grown people are dating, just mind your business. If you feel so strongly about her dating a black man, that's not the type of woman for you anyway. Y'all wouldn't even go together. Black people are not responsible for your insecurity.